if you may or may not know, I'm a huge Ninjago fan. Like it's an unhealthy fan of it. So yeah, I love the Ninjago City set. So my plan has been trying to make a whole city based around that set. So I have the set, the docks, the main corner set, the base plate set connects right here. The docks go right here. And a previous build challenge we had was to make something more my favorite theme. So I made a half base plate that connects onto the dock to make it a full 2 base plate like row, like a half base plate version that connects just to cap it off. So this connects to the other side, so it makes a huge, like basically a giant L. So I'm actually going to have another building that goes right here. I haven't started yet, but I hope to do it soon. But this is still the biggest part I've completed in the city yet. So yeah, just in continuation onto Ninjago City. So I have the latest versions of the ninja suits right here. They're running across the rooftop. So these 2 buildings right here are both apartments. Haven't been furnished yet, but I'm gonna get to that eventually, hopefully. But I use a lot of the parts I've used in these buildings are actually from previous lug books and drafts, which I found was like, oh, really cool. So these parts were all from a previous lug book. They all kind of add like a shingling effect to the roofs. So I can, and every floor is removable just like the actual sets. So hopefully I can do this without taking anything apart or breaking anything. I mean, there's nothing in the first 2 floors. This is one section. This one is one of my most proudest sections. So I actually have parts upside down on this right here. I used the parts from another draft to able to make it so these are upside down right here. It does make it so when they fit on top of the building a little harder to connect onto it, but it does go on there. It's just a little bit of a pain to get it on there, but it works. That's an apartment there, and this is kind of like a rooftop garden that's going on here with this apartment. It's kind of like a little meeting area for people. As I try to get this part off. Here we go. So this is another floor right here. And all the leaves on top of this were from a last year's lug bulk. Alright, so this is, I don't know if any of you on the Discord, but I did post this little T sign on the Discord when I finished it. I was actually really happy how that came out. It was a complete accident. I didn't think that was going to actually work. So I used the Power Blast pieces from the superhero sets. It's like the water coming out of the tea jar, and or teapot, and the brain fart. So this is supposed to be a little tea shop. This is a tea shop that the characters frequent in the show. And I actually have a little boarded up window right here, and I use cheese slopes as broken glass. I'm actually really happy how on the back to go up to the apartment is a little like kind of like a metal staircase that you see in like an actual city, like a fire escape in a city. So I did that, and it's extremely fragile. I'm surprised it didn't break on the car right here because we hit so many bumps. And yeah, I'm really happy how that came out. This is a TV, like an old TV/computer repair shop. We got a bunch of retro TVs and computers in here. Just, whatever. Because each floor in the Ninjago City and dock set represent like a different era in time. The bottom is like retro, it's kind of like old style architecture, Japanese architecture. And the middle is modern, and the top is more futuristic. So I tried to conform with that kind of building idea. Worked out somewhat, some not. So this entire floor comes off right here too. My sig fig's actually in the middle too. And then the bottom floor, this comes down. The bottom floor, this is a hover bike repair shop. I actually came up with this idea when I got not the Ninjago movie Destiny's Bounty, but the one before it when they had all the ghosts and stuff. The Destiny's Bounty was a little hover bike that came out of the back. So I was like, and so I actually made my own hover bike with an extra Huh? No, not the Destiny Shadow. It was that was the smaller $30 one. Talking about the one with the bigger. It had like this removable section, and it was like a hover bike that was made out of the frame of like a normal motorcycle piece. So I had gotten one of my own motorcycle frameworks, and I made my own hover bike. I was like, why not make like a repair shop for that? That's what this is, with pieces from previous logbooks and stuff like that. And then this one hasn't been furnished yet, but this will be a bookstore right here. I don't have enough pieces to finish it, but that's what Bricklink is for, thank God. So it's just, that's the only thing that's not finished in this, but once I get that, those parts of it will be finished. And a little sign for it right here too. And then you have a back alley to get up to the next floor right here, and I used stickers from the Spider-Man Bridge Battle set and from the Harley Quinn's Cannonball, where she comes out of a cannon on her car. So that's supposed to be like some graffiti on the stone wall back here. And these, I don't know what these are yet, but they're buildings and they're there. This floor comes off right here too. And my plan is, as I continue going on with making more sections, I'm gonna like get away from the whole Ninjago's movie look of the city into more like what the TV show looks like. So this is kind of the start of it. So this is just a tower. Starts to just kind of blend it all into more how the TV show looks. I actually, the section I brought to Brookford, Virginia last year, which I call like the downtown area. There's like a whole stream of water that's here, and then there's a bridge in the downtown area. So right here, and those are like more of basic buildings like this. I use the Palace Cinema modular set in there. That's kind of the architecture that fits in with it. Yeah, Ninjago City.
Yeah.